Let's move on now. For more than 2 decades, Turkey's Republican People's Party, the CHP, was the country's main opposition force. Now, after a dramatic court ruling, a police raid on party headquarters and a mass political revolt, that era may be over.
Absolutely. And a brand new party has emerged, Eric, at the center of Turkish politics. And President Recep Tayyip Erdogan might just be facing his strongest challenge in years. In Turkish politics, remember, the jolt usually occurs quietly. This one began in a courtroom. In late May this year, a Turkish court ruled that the Congress, which elected Özgür Özel as the leader of the Republican People's Party, or the CHP, had been rigged. The verdict removed Ozel and reinstated his predecessor, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu.
Ozel's supporters refused to accept the decision. Then came the extraordinary moment. Police stormed the headquarters of Turkey's oldest political party using tear gas and physically removing Ozel loyalists who had tried to block the entrance. What happened next has redrawn Turkey's political map. On July 24th, Ozel announced the formation of a new party called the New Party. And this was no symbolic breakaway. 91 of the CHP's 135 lawmakers defected with him instantly, making the YP the second largest party in Turkey's parliament.
For the first time since 2002, the CHP is no longer Turkey's principal opposition force. In fact, some surveys even put the YP above 30% support, potentially ahead of Erdogan's ruling AK party. Now, the split is particularly important because, remember, Ozel had delivered the CHP's best performance in half a century. Under his leadership, the party defeated Erdogan's AKP in the 2024 local elections, winning key cities, including Istanbul, Ankara and Izmir. Those victories elevated a new generation of charismatic opposition mayors and raised serious questions about Erdogan's future ahead of the 2028 presidential election.
The pressure on the opposition has not stopped there. Ekrem İmamoğlu, the popular former mayor of Istanbul and once seen as Erdogan's most dangerous challenger, was arrested in March last year, just days before he was expected to become the CHP's presidential candidate. He faces more than 140 charges and a possible sentence measured in thousands of years in prison. Dozens of other CHP mayors and local officials have also been arrested or even investigated. President Erdogan has long said Turkey needed a new opposition. Ironically, the court ruling meant to weaken Özgür Özel may have created exactly that.
The question now is not whether Turkey has a new opposition party. It is whether that party can survive the pressure of courts, police raids and political repression long enough to turn a dramatic split into a genuine challenge for power.
Bizim için yeni bir